Hey guys, good morning. Guys, if you can see my screen, just type S in the chat box. Okay, great. Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to continue with the CSS selectors. Yesterday we started this CSS selectors and I covered the absolute CSS selectors. That is a full path CSS selectors with some examples by comparing that with the absolute XPath expressions. And I also showed you that how selector sub cannot auto-generate the absolute CSS selectors. And in place of that, we have used some tool, okay, or a plugin or add-on for converting that absolute XPath to absolute CSS selectors. And also I showed you the disadvantage with absolute CSS selectors because they are not reliable. The path easily changes when you do small changes on the UI part of the application, right? Fine. Now, let's go to the solution of it. So, since we need a reliable CSS selectors for helping Selenium in locating the elements on the web page, we'll go with the relative CSS selectors. Fine. And you see, almost similar, guys. Okay, whatever you have learned in relative XPath series, okay, that you are going to learn in the relative CSS selector series. That's it. Okay, some comparison between the relative XPath and relative CSS. So in real time, we have to use relative CSS selectors over the absolute CSS selectors. So are you guys ready to start learning about these relative CSS selectors? If you are ready, just type ready in the chat box so that I'll get started. I need good participation, guys, so that people who participate actively, right, they will understand the things better. Okay, so that's why I keep asking you guys to type something in the chat box and take advantage of this live sessions. Fine. Okay, then excuse me. Relative CSS selectors locates the elements directly. You don't have to give the full path here. Rather, in relative CSS selectors, we are going to give a shortcut path to locate the elements directly. Similar to relative XPath expression, the relative CSS selectors also will locate the elements directly with the shortcut path. Instead of locating from the root element, we directly go to the element and locate it. So here are few examples which help us in understanding the relative CSS selectors better. Fine. For that, I'll just go to my downloads. Okay. In my downloads, we have that folder where I created that. Okay. So this is a paragraph we have, right? This is a basic web page we have. Right click, select inspect option. Just pin it to the bottom. Yeah. Close it. Okay, maybe I'm using it here. I'll try to use it here so it will not be different profile. Now, let me go here and open in my, okay, still opening here. I'll copy this. Here I'll open. Okay, it looks good. Fine, guys. So here, so guys, are everyone aware of something, right? That is Saturday and Sunday. We have the crash course on Selenium Java. We are going to, complete Selenium Java in just 2 days. At a high level, guys, not much about doubts clearing part. Okay, doubts clearing part is there. You will do that on weekdays. But weekends, right? It is serious continuation sessions that you just have to blindly follow. Okay, from scratch we'll start, and on Saturday and Sunday we are going to finish up. Okay, it's a continuous sessions. Okay, crash. Just learning Selenium Java in 2 days is the crash course concept all about. Okay. So hope everyone attends that from this batch who want to revise or who has joined in between, who want to, get synced with the batch, those people try to attend this Saturday, Sunday thing. Okay. We have one more day in between, and Saturday, Sunday, we are going to do that. So be ready for that. Anyhow, let's come back to this topic. So here, guys, on this page, I'm going to demonstrate you these things. That is relative CSS selectors. So here I'll write relative XPath. Something like, give me a second. Right here. Mistakes. So here relative XPath. Is it easy or difficult? I have to see. Yeah, it looks like easy. Then coming to this side, this is a relative CSS. Yeah, so flexible also at the same time. I'm using a different board, guys, so that a dedicated board where instead of paint, I can use this. Maybe I thought I got an idea yesterday, so thought of trying it. You can also, it's not coming in transparent background. No, fine. This is a problem. Fine. Okay, then no problem. So here, coming to here, the relative XPath thing, if you have to locate, let's say HTML tag, you directly write double/HTML, right? Double/HTML. Okay. And what about this side? Do we have to start with double/? Do we have to start with double/? For relative CSS, do we need double/? No, not required, guys. Okay. For relative CSS selectors, double// is not required. So hence, we will use directly HTML. That's it. You don't have to do anything else, just HTML. Okay. Here double/HTML. Here directly HTML. Okay. I'll show you. Right click inspect. In relative XPath, we will start with double// symbol and HTML will, right? You see, it's locating this. In relative CSS, directly type HTML, it will locate. Okay. This is the relative CSS. Now coming to the next one. Next one is, I want to locate which tag here. So let's say I want to locate the head tag. For locating the head tag, double/head I have to write here. But in relative CSS, directly head I have to write. Okay, that's the difference. Here, double/head. But this side, it's head, just head. Okay, or I just don't want to waste a space and do like this also. Yeah, double/head, here directly head. Now the similar way, if I want to locate the body, I have to write double/body, and in the relative CSS, directly body. If I want to locate the title here, if I want to locate the title here, in relative XPath, what I have to do? Double/title. And now in the relative CSS, directly title, locate the title tag. Okay, clear everyone so far? If I want to locate the paragraphs in relative XPath, if I want to locate the paragraphs in relative XPath, What I have to type in relative XPath? Just type in the chat box. Paragraphs if I want to locate using relative XPath. /P. That's correct. Okay, you locate all the six paragraphs. But what about relative CSS? What I have to do? Just type P. Just type P. But what is the problem here? Is it locating 6 or 16? 6 or 13 here? Why? Can anyone say why this is not working properly? Yes, it's also searching based on text. You see here, this particular text field is not just about CSS selectors or XPath, is also about search by string. If you type P, it's not only using this as a CSS selector, but it's also using it as a text searching. You see in para 1, it located P. In paragraph 2, P's came. Okay, it's not exactly what we wanted. So can I use selector sub here? This static page, can I use selector sub? No, that's again a problem because this is a web page created by me. Yesterday I had a talk with Sanjay, who is the founder. So who is going to take us a session on 18th Monday. Hopefully, if everything goes well, on 18th, Sanjay, the CEO and founder of Selectors Hub, is going to take a session for us guys. Okay, I requested him to take a session for my students kind of stuff, and he agreed. And mostly on Monday we'll do that, guys. Okay. So I already posted this on in the Telegram groups. If you can see here somewhere, is that I posted. Screen. A lot of marketing is being done. Okay. Yeah, here. Okay. Let's start with CEO. March 18th. That is Monday at 7 a.m. Instead of my regular session, Sanjay will join us. Most probably, we have invited him, and he is actually happy to join and give us the insights on Selectors Hub tool, and he has any lot of other tools. So let's spend a lot of time with him. There's no time restriction here. We'll start at 7, and we can ask anything. Shadow DOM. Many people have a lot of questions on Shadow DOM and all those stuff, right? Okay, all the advanced stuff that you are unable to automate or do, I want to know about. That's the perfect time for you guys, okay? And to know the power of Selectors Hub, Sanjay will take a session for us on that day. So fine, great guys. Yeah, we'll make that happen. And such kind of CEO talks we'll try to conduct in between, okay? Also. So anyhow, let's hope for the best and let's see whether Sanjay will join us on Monday. If so, that will be great anyhow. Okay, we'll be learning a lot. And also we have the crash course on this Saturday, Sunday, just for the people who joined in between, or if you guys want to revise, you just attend that. Okay. Yeah, welcome Nagvini. And also it will be a different feeling of connecting with different person, right? Like CEOs and the people who are already popular in the market. Okay. That's very good actually. Okay. So we should be increasing our connections and connecting with and you can talk to him. That's another good thing. Like talking to a founder is very good. It gives a very good feeling actually. Okay, I'm in touch with him from long time. Okay, we are like from very long time connected. So, but for you guys, it will be kind of new experience anyhow. So anyhow, the thing that I came here is search by Spring Text. So yesterday I was talking with Sanjay and uh, and he gave me one video that I have to follow. Uh, yeah, this is a video. Yes, it works. Just small setting required. Please check this video, he said. So how to use this selectors hub with, you see here selectors hub is not coming. If I use with Amazon.in or umaya.blogspot.com, it's coming. So he asked me to watch this small video that will make the selectors hub also work with this local kind of files. Just give me a second, guys. Let me go through this video. Hope you're able to get the voice or are able to hear the voice here or no, or it's kind of you're not able to hear it. Guys, able to hear the voice of this video that I am playing?
No, no.
No, fine. Okay, no problem. No. Let me go through it and then we'll apply for the local. I'll explain, no problem.
I don't know. You have already given some tool, right? Like this, like to locate the expert in the starting of the class, right?
What is the tool?
So in the starting of the class itself, you teach us some of the tool like this, right? To know the
Selector sub.
expert, right?
Selector sub, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This
The
only,
same
right?
one.
Same thing.
Same thing, but the
Yeah.
problem with that is, you see, by default, if you go to omaya.blogspot.com and here we already have the selector sub, right? When I inspect something and go to this, I'm getting selector sub option, right? Here you are getting the selector sub functionality or not? I'm asking you, whoever is asking me the question.
Oh, not getting.
We are getting right. You're getting the selector sub in this application,
Yeah,
omaya.blogspot.com.
but if
You're
you
getting
click on that,
selector.
then only the expert will get, right?
Yeah, yes, that's okay. If you turn on this and if you inspect any
Yeah.
element here, if you
Yeah.
inspect any element directly, you'll get the suggestions here.
Exactly.
Okay, here you are going to
Yeah.
get the suggestions. Okay, that's there. But what about this file that I have written the HTML code by myself? This is there in my local machine. This is not like omaya.blogspot.com or amazon.in. It's
Okay,
in
understood.
C drive users
Yes.
location. I don't, for that I'm
It
not
won't
getting.
get.
Am I getting?
Understood. No.
So how to do that? I yesterday contacted him. Okay, I contacted Sanjay. I know him from when he was a founder of GrowPath. Okay, it's not Selectors Hub. It's now Selectors Hub. Earlier it was GrowPath. He was a founder for. Now he created one more big product on his own and self company and all. It's Selectors Hub. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So here is the things for local things, we are not getting that selector sub, right? If I go here and see, I'm not getting selector sub. So he gave me this video to watch and apply the settings so that, we'll get the selector sub not only for this kind of applications, but also for the local files. Okay. So that when we practice and create our own HTML code, we write and create some HTML files and practice selectors, practice XPath and CSS locate the elements with the help of selector sub. That was not straightforward. Okay. So there are some settings we have to apply that is going to explain us here. Let me go through this video, guys. I'll just teach you then anyhow. Manage extensions, I have to select. So here I have to click on this and select manage extensions. Where are they? Okay. I'm getting a different field altogether now here. Earlier, okay.
Hello.
Right click, I guess. Yeah, manage extensions, correct. Right click and manage extensions I have to do. Then what is the next option I have to select? Allow access to file URLs, okay. Is that gone? 1 minute. Right click, manage extensions, allow access to file. Allow access to file URLs. Okay. Then I think it should be working now. Let's see. I just turned it on. And now let's see, just refresh this once and right click, inspect, go to selectors app. Now am I getting? Yes, just by changing the setting, manage extension and go here and allow access to file URLs I'm getting. Okay, simple. Simple funda. Okay, it's there. Fine. I'll also make a note. Just give me a second. Yeah, I already have talked to this. How to use selectors uh, with the local HTML pages. Okay. Now we can practice. So because the problem here is why we are going with selector sub is when I was searching for control F and said P, right? It's not just trying to locate the I mean selector sub. Okay, it's also using P as a text to search here. That's a problem. So to differentiate that, I'll just turn off this one and just type P here. Press enter. You see, only six are coming. Now it's working fine now. This is where I can go with selector sub and get the advantage. Clear everyone? Sometimes Google Chrome DevTools will not help us, so we have to go with the selector sub. Okay. Guys, you may be having a question like it's not allowed in the companies and all those stuff, extensions and all. All these questions you can post to Sanjay, okay, on Monday. On Monday, he'll let you know what to do and all in such scenarios. You may be saying that, okay, this extension is not allowed in my company, what to do and all, okay? So such kind of questions you can post to Sanjay, okay? He'll let you know like, because this is a very beautiful tool. It works very fine and very efficient than the Google Chrome Dev tool. So it's okay to have in your companies, okay? And how to convince the people there or what Sanjay says, let's wait for him and, so we'll try to question him, okay? Whatever the questions we have, you just make a note and, ask him on that day. He'll explain you. And apart from that, he has many other tools. Not this is just one tool. He has a lot of other tools are there. So we'll ask him like depending on the time, right? We can ask him to showcase all the tools. Okay, fine. Let's see. Let's take the best of the session on Monday. Fine. Anyhow, so if I type P here, you see it's locating all the paragraphs. Okay, P and press enter. You see all the 6 paragraphs are getting located. And the next part here is we have learned something new anyhow. Okay, use how to make the settings and all. Okay, so P also it's clear. So here, let me write down. For title, we have tried / title. For body, we have tried / body. For paragraphs, we have tried / P. Coming to the relative CSS selectors, it's something like this: title, body, P. That's it, right? That's it, P. Now what else? What else we have? / P of 1. What about here, guys? What I have to write here? P. You have to remember and tell me. Now, if I have to write something similar to P of 1, what I have to write on the CSS selectors part? Anyone remember? Yesterday I covered this. P square bracket 1 this side.
Nth child.
P, yes, colon.
Nth
Colon.
child.
Should not forget colon.
Yeah.
Nth hyphen child of circular brackets 1. This is the thing we have to write. Okay. Remember this, guys. Okay. This one you have to remember. Okay. So here I am going to write that P colon nth hyphen child of 1. Press enter. You see it's locating the first paragraph. If I give nth child of 2, it will locate the second paragraph and so on. Okay. Clear now. So that is clear. So we'll come here and if it is let's say / P of 6, then here what we'll write? P colon nth hyphen child of 6 we'll write. Okay, that's great. Then we have few more things like / P square bracket @ID is equal to ara1. So the same representation if I have to write here, what we have to write here? P Write the thing, guys. Okay, what we have to write on this side for the equivalent relative CSS for this relative XPath thing. What I have to write? P. Yes, at the rate symbol won't be there, right? ID is equal to para 1. Okay, ID is equal to para 1. Double slash P at the rate ID is equal to para 1. P ID is equal to para 1. Right, correct. Okay, great. Then what next? Here, I can write multiple conditions. Double slash P at the, single condition I'll write for now. Sub. Like this I can write. The same thing if I have to write here P class is equal to sub. At the rate will not be there. At the rate symbol won't be there. And if can I write multiple conditions? Yes, I can write at the rate ID is equal to para 1 square bracket at the rate class is equal to sub. But here, what about here? It's P. The small syntax differences, guys, you can understand, there's not much difference between the, CSS selectors and XPath expressions like this. That's it. Okay. Yes. PID is equal to para 1 class. Which one is simpler? CSS is simpler, right? When you compare this XPath, relative XPath with the relative CSS, which one is simpler? Which one is simpler, guys? CSS is simpler. And if you remember yesterday, I told you, instead of writing P square bracket ID is equal to para 1, there is a shortcut way. What is that I have to write? There is a shortcut thing. Yeah. Write the entire answer. How to convert that in with the help of hash and all, how to get that result. Type the entire answer. How to type that? Not just hash. We have hash is the correct answer only, but I want the result. Equivalent of this one. Rajkumar, that is wrong. That is wrong, Rajkumar. Anyone remember how to write this? Using hash. Rohit, you are also wrong. You are also wrong. Yes, Nagveni, you are right. Pawan, you are right. P hash para 1. There is no need of square brackets. P having the idea as para 1. Here, what about this one? For class, what I have to write? Dot. P dot sub. Okay. P hash para 1, P dot sub. Okay. P hash para 1, P dot sub. That's correct. Okay. These are the things, guys. These are the differences you need to know. I'll post this. I'll post this in the group so that you guys can, remember. I'll just go here and where is our group, guys? Went down. I'll post it here. Done. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Add new board. I can add multiple boards, it seems. That's very good functionality. I love using it now. Tutorials point whiteboard, right? Whenever I do, come across something good, right? I'll just keep a note, okay? Tutorials point whiteboard. How can we use that? Okay, the tools I'm passionate about. Fine, okay. That's okay. Then next one is going here and, we completed all this stuff. So the basic elements locating using relative CSS selectors we completed. Now, how to use selectors for generating the relative CSS selectors? How to use selectors for generating? For example, for that purpose, I'll take this application. That is this application. That is instead of this, I'll go with this omai.blogspot.com. And if I have to generate relative CSS, just right click here, select selectors up and say copy relative CSS selector. You can see this option, right, guys? copy relative CSS selectors and you just paste it here. Okay, hash BUT2. Hash BUT2. Okay, hash BUT2. Like that you can generate. So now this one, what I will do here is when the button was on the right side of the page, we got the selectors tab has given us this relative CSS selectors hash BUT2. You see P is not required here. Okay. Any element, okay. Any element having the ID as BUT2. If you want to write like hash BUT2, you can write. Clear? Clear, guys? Any tag having the ID as BUT2, you don't have to mention the tag name here. That it's very, even more shorter, right? Even more shorter and very simpler. You can write like this also, P hash BUT2, or if you remove this P means any tag having the ID as BUT2. That's what it means. Okay. Selector sub is so clever that, it has auto-generated the thing for us in a simplest form that is possible. Now I'll do one thing. I'll just move the button to the right side of the page and see whether due to the small changes, any changes in the relative CSS selectors or not. Okay. So for that, let me go to this blogger.com. I'll go to the blogger.com and I'll just click on this and go to this Umayo. I'll just go to this layout. And in the layout, I'll move this button, enabled button to the right side of the page and save it. Now refresh here. Now this particular button 2 is on the right side of the page. Small UI changes I have done as a developer of this page. Now right click here, selectors hub, copy relative CSS selector. And now when the button is on, this is left side of the page, sorry. Earlier it was on the left side of the page. Now it has moved to the right side of the page. Right side of the page and I paste it. Okay, I paste it. What is that? Is there any difference? Copy relative CS selector and paste it. Is there any difference for small changes on the UI? So that means that relative CSS selectors are reliable or not. If you feel they are reliable, just type reliable in the chat box. Just type reliable in the chat box. If you feel that they are reliable with this explanation. Yes, CSS selectors, relative CSS selectors are reliable. Okay. Absolute CSS selectors are not reliable, but relative CSS selectors are reliable. Okay, fine. Now what I'll do here is I'll just make the changes back. I'll just move the button to the left side and just, make it to the normal. And you just refresh, you'll get the button back to the left side of the page. You will get the button back. Where is that button? Yeah, we got this button back. That's fine. Just to explain you guys that relative CSS selectors are reliable, I have to do the changes on this application. Okay, fine. So this advantage of relative CSS selectors over the absolute CSS selectors. Now coming for more examples, practice makes man's perfect. Okay, how many of you people remember this quotation? Practice makes man perfect or women perfect also. Okay, that's good. At that time they have written. I think that is a quotation, right? Practice makes a man perfect. Why can't woman perfect? Okay, fine. It should be both man and woman perfect. Okay, fine. Fine. So we have to practice. Whatever we learn, we have to practice in simple words. Let's not fight for that aim, but should make us perfect. Okay. So for that reasons, so we'll take these examples, guys, and practice here. Okay, Pawan, is that so? Man means more both men and women. Okay, that's very interesting. Let's find it out. Yeah. Human. Human means, yeah, maybe man. Maybe that's maybe correct. Man means men and woman. Am I right? Yeah, human beings in general regard. Yeah, that's good. Yes, that's great. Good to know thing. Good to know. Man means woman and it's both for genders. Yeah, I thought it's men kind of stuff. Anyhow, that is clear for me now. Thanks for raising that point. Yeah, at least it's gender, gender equality is there. That's very good. Okay, happy for that anyhow. Fine, okay. Then let's not dig deep into that, but that's good. Man means both men and women. That's great to know. Fine, relative CSS selectors will go with more examples here. Locating different elements using relative CSS selectors. So here already we have used HTML, head, title, body, P. We already tried this part, right? Already tried this part. We'll do that again if required. What I'll do here is I'll just open that. We'll practice some examples here. So maybe we may be a bit fast. Okay, just be with me. Right click inspect. Go to selectors hub here. Better is selectors hub. Okay, here we have the selectors hub. I'll just type HTML here, presenter. You see here it is adding CSS is equal to 1. Can you see that? CSS is equal to 1 is being added. That means HTML tag is getting located by CSS selectors. It will not highlight it, but what selectors hub will do is it will add some attribute, extra attribute. Okay, earlier attribute will not be there. You see, normal HTML tag is there. To see whether the CSS, the selectors hub has located that, it will add CSS is equal to 1. Okay. That proves that this particular thing has located this. Okay, fine, great. Next one. Then if I want to locate the head, you see CSS is equal to 1 is added here in the head part. So it's locating that one element. Then if I write title and just expand this, you see CSS is equal to 1 came to title. So it's locating the title. If I say body here highlightation is also happening body section of the page. This is the head section of the page, so we cannot see that as highlighted when you type head here, but body section, you see entire body section got highlighted by selected sub. That same orange color of the logo color is coming here, you see. Then paragraphs, if I type P here, all the 6 paragraphs are getting highlighted. The first one, second one, third one. Why they are highlighting the first one in a, even though this P is capable enough in locating 6 paragraphs, if you use this in our, automation script, it will take the first one into consideration. Okay, those 6 are there, but our automation script will consider the first one. Okay. If you use find element, it will use the first one. If you use find elements, all the 6 paragraphs will be located. 6 paragraphs can be utilized. But if you use find element and give that CSS selector, which is capable enough in locating 6 elements, the first one will be taken into consideration. Okay. Those 6 are there, but first one will be taken if you use this in your real automation scripts with the help of driver.find element by.css selector. Okay. In that case, even though it is 6, it will take the first one. That's why they are highlighting in yellow color. Okay, that orange color. Remaining all are also getting located. You have to use find elements for that purpose. Clear, everyone? Clear with the color convention, what they are trying to communicate? Everyone clear? Just type C in the chat box if you guys are clear. Then, what else we have? All these are completed. Now we can also write like this. P tags inside the body. Okay. P tags. We have to locate the P tags which are inside the body tag. For that, we will write something like this. First we'll locate the body. Under the body, we have the P tag, right? We can write like this. Greater than P. Body greater than P. Remember this? P is the immediate child of body or not? P is the immediate child of the body or not? These paragraphs are the immediate child of the body or not? So we can use this greater than symbol. Okay. For the immediate child, we can use the greater than symbols. Then P tags inside HTML. So I have to locate HTML. After that, I have to locate the, you see, HTML is the grandparent of this P tags. Can I write something like this? Did it locate? HTML greater than P will work? No, because for immediate children only I can use it. But for grandchildren or children, I can use space. Instead of greater than, I can use space. Press enter. Now it's locating HTML. Under that, grandchildren P. So here, if I use body also, there is no problem. Either children or grandchildren. Okay. Here, greater than symbol I can use to locate with body and greater than symbol P. Immediate children, or I can replace this with space. It will still work. Space will either go for child or grandchild. Both will work. But greater than symbol will work only for immediate child. It will not work for the grandchild. For example, if I give HTML, it will not work. So for grandchild, definitely you have to use space. For child or grandchild, you can use space. But for immediate child, okay, something like that. Okay, greater than symbol can be used. For grandchild, you cannot use greater than symbol. Okay, clear everyone? Clear? Clear with the stuff so far? Okay. Locate P tag having ID is equal to para1. So P having the ID. Do I have to provide the @ symbol here in CSS selectors? Do I have to provide @ symbol? Yes or no? P having the ID as para1. No, right? ID is directly ID is equal to para1, I will say. It's locating. Okay. Next one. Locate P tag having class is equal to main. So paragraph tag, do you have to provide @ symbol before the class? No. Is equal to main. Press enter. It locates the paragraph which is having the class as main. You see, CS is equal to 1 has been added here. Done. Next one. Locate elements having ID para1. Locate the elements having the ID. They are not giving the tag name. They are giving the ID is equal to para1. Like this also we can write. Press enter. Okay. Any tag having the ID as para1. It's locating. You see, any tag. It can be P tag, A tag, B tag, anything. Having the ID is called para1. And there is shortcut for this. What is the shortcut I can write? Instead of writing in square brackets and all, what is shortcut I can write? Anyone type in the chat box a shortcut? No, entire thing you write. ID para1. Yes, hash para1 is the answer. Hash para1. Any tag having the ID as para1. That means, you see, it's locating the same. P tag having the CS is called 1 is there. It's got located here. ID is called para1 is there here. Okay, good. Locate elements having class sub. You can write something like this. Square bracket class is equal to sub. This is one way. Press enter. It will locate the paragraph which is having the, you see, this is a class sub. Locate any tag. Here tag name is not given, so it's any tag. But it should have the class as sub. So it located this second one. So CS is equal to 1. It located this paragraph here. So how to, what to write here? Shortcut form? Yes, dot sub. Still it will do the same thing. It look at the second paragraph which is having the class sub. Okay. Any tag having the class as a sub. You are right. You are good. You are doing good. P hash para1, P hash para2, all these things. Hash para2. You can write like all these things. Okay. Paragraph tag having the ID as para1. Paragraph tag, P tag having the ID as para1. Square bracket para1. The shortcut for this is, instead of writing like this, we can write P hash para1, right? Then P tag having ID is equal to para2. P tag having ID, original form is like this. P having ID is equal to para2. Or we can write the shortcut form P hash para2. P hash para2. Right? It will locate the same paragraph. Okay. Fine. Now the next one is locate elements having ID para2. So tag name is not given here. Simply write hash para2. Locate this having the ID as para2. Any element having the ID as para2 will be located. Hash para2. Okay. Then next one. Next one is using dot for locating the elements. Already we have seen just now. We'll just continue with that. P tag having class main. So paragraph tag having the class as main. P class is equal to main. This is the original format. Locate the first paragraph because it has class main. Here paragraph tag. So shortcut for this is P dot main, right? p.main. Still, it will do the same thing. The next example or practice is p tag having class sub. P tag having the class as sub. Enter, you see, it's locating the second one, and simply short form is p.sub. Still locating. Okay. The next one, locate elements having class main. They are not giving the tag name. Class main should be there. So what I have to write? Class main, square bracket, class is equal to main is the original one. Like this. Any tag having the class main, that's the first paragraph, class main. And instead of that, we can directly write dot main. Dot main. Dot main also works fine. This is a shortcut. Simplest form is dot main. Okay. Done. Hope you guys are good so far. Now let's go to this application omai.blogspot.com and practice there. Some other examples. Okay. So the thing here is okay. So locate input tag having value blue. Locate input tag having value blue. That means here right-click inspect, I'll say first of all, I'll go to the selector sub. Or I can use the Google Chrome DevTools also, no problem. What happened? Selector sub is coming. Yeah, either you can use Google Chrome DevTools here, or you can use fine. If selector sub is not there, you can use a Google Chrome DevTools. Okay, so fine. Anything works. So here, locate the input tag. First, I'll write the input tag. Locate the input tag having value is equal to blue. Square bracket value is equal to blue. Here, @ symbol will not be there before the attribute. That's what you have to remember. So it has located one element. What is that element, guys? Where it has located that element? Input value blue. You see, this is the one. This checkbox field has been located. Okay, the checkbox field has been located. Clear? Next one, locate elements having value blue. They are not giving the tag name. In that case, if they are not giving the tag name, we can directly write square bracket value blue. Locate the same checkbox field. Is there any shortcut for this? Value is equal to blue. Is there any shortcut for that? Value is equal to blue. For ID is equal to something, for class is equal to something, there were shortcuts. Do you think there is a shortcut for value is equal to blue? Yes or no? If it is ID is equal to blue, we would have write hash blue. If it is class is equal to blue, we would have written dot blue. But value is equal to blue, do we have a shortcut? It's a different attribute. We don't have any shortcut for this. This is the only way. This is the only way, guys. Okay, there's no shortcut for this. Okay, value is equal to blue. Locate all the input tags. If it is relative XPath expression, if you have to locate all the input tags, we will write something like this: /input. This is a relative XPath expression. Simply in relative CSS selectors, you just have to type input. You will get the same output. // won't be there. That's the difference. Okay, // won't be there. Just type input. Yes, hash is only for ID, not for all attributes. Dot is only for class, not for all attributes. Okay, hash for ID, dot for class. Type that in the chat box, guys. To remember, hash for ID, dot for class. Hash for ID, dot for class. Everyone type in the chat box so that you guys will remember. Remaining attributes, there's nothing, no shortcut. Okay, hash for ID, dot for class. That's correct. Okay, so that you guys will remember that. So if fine, great. So here input will locate all the input tags. How many input tags are being located here, guys? How many input tags? How many input tags? 34 elements. You can see on the page from starting of the page here. You can see here there are 34 elements. You see search box field, search button, and all are having the HTML tag as input. Okay, this is whatever that is highlighted. Have that. Okay, here disable text box field, this buttons, checkbox fields, read only fields. You see whatever that is highlighted in. This is the first one that is getting located. So orange color. Remaining all the next, because this is locating 34 in that first one that is getting located is username field. Okay, password is there, checkbox fields, radio buttons. You see all these things that are highlighted here. Okay, till the bottom there are 34 elements. Okay, fine. Next one, locate all the elements having value as attribute. They are not giving any tag name, but they are saying the attribute name is value. The value attribute name value They are not even giving the attribute value of the value. Okay, just the attribute name they gave. So we have to write square bracket value. We don't know the tag name. We don't know the value of this value attribute. Simple like this. How many elements are coming? How many elements are coming, guys? Total 37 elements. Okay. So if I just go here and scroll up, you can see that. Okay. It can be any tag. You see here, we have not specified the tag name. So it can be any tag, but it should have the value attribute. All the elements having the value attribute will come. You see here, button tag is there, having the value attribute, having the value as login. Can be any value. Here input tag is there because any tag, so input tag is there. It should have the value attribute. Having any value login is there. Input tag having the value attribute. Cancel value is there. It can have any value, any tag name, but attribute should be value for that element. Okay. So if you scroll from top here, you see these are the things that are getting highlighted, right? Fine. Locate all the elements having ID as attributes. This time, instead of value as attribute, ID as attribute. ID. Press enter. Total 122 elements are there, guys. Okay. On this page, there are 122 elements. It can be any tag, but they should have the ID as the attribute. You can scroll it. You see, scroll it. Many elements are there on this page having the ID attribute. Total 122 elements are on this page having the ID attribute, having any tag, any value for the attribute. You see, the value for the attribute can be anything. ID attribute footer 2, 1, footer 2, 3. Okay, if you go here, ID page skin 1. Okay, different values can be there, different tags can be there. There are total 122 elements. Fine. Yeah. Can't we use hashtag in case of no? Here hashtag symbol won't be there. In XPath expressions, we have the hashtag symbol, right? Here we should not be using. Okay, if you don't provide it is hashtag. Here in CSS selectors, if you don't provide any tag name, it's hashtag. Okay. So that's one difference, guys. And @ symbol will not be there. Hashtag symbol is there in CSS selectors, but for a different purpose it is there, but not for the purpose of any tag, any attribute. It's not like that. Okay, it's a different purpose. Fine. Can we use simple hash here? So Rajkumar is saying, can we use simple hash here? So instead of writing square bracket ID, can we use hash here? Invalid CSS selector. We cannot do that. Okay. Is it clear, Rajkumar? We cannot do that. We cannot write simple hash with, you see, hash para1 or hash but2. It is okay. If there is some value followed by hash symbol, that's okay. But only hash, it will not work out. Okay. But like this, it will work out. But you cannot replace this with hash. That is invalid CSS selector. Okay. Then locate all the elements having name as attributes. Simple, right? Can you type in the chat box the answer? Locate all the elements on this page which are having the name as attribute. Square bracket name. Right, correct. That's correct, Rajkumar. Okay. 37 elements are on this page which have the name as attributes. Okay. 37 elements are on the page having the name as attributes. Anyone? Please keep typing, guys. Keep typing your answers. Square bracket name. Locate all the elements having href as attribute. Yes, great, great. Locate all the elements having the href as attribute. Attribute is href. How do you write? Yes, you are right. Square bracket href. Square bracket href. Press enter. There are 33 elements. Mostly hyperlinks will be there. Who will have the href attribute? Generally hyperlinks. All these hyperlinks, this hyperlink, this hyperlink, this hyperlink. Mostly all the hyperlinks on the page will have href as the attribute. Okay. Then locate all the elements having src as attribute. Same example. Same. Just type src. It will locate all the images. 13 elements are there. Okay. src. Okay. So it will locate all the image tags having src as attribute. They are giving the tag name this time. Image tag having src as attribute. Type that. img square bracket src. Image tag having src as attribute. Yes, you are right, guys. img square bracket src. That's it.
Arun,
Okay.
Arun,
Yeah.
what is meant by the SRC here?
Attribute. If you go with an any image, for example, if you see this image, inspect this image and see the HTML code of the image, img is the tag name of the image and src is the attribute of the image. One of the attribute where you can provide the path of the image. Like in hyperlinks, we provide href and path www dot some path, right? URL, right? Here in image, we have to provide the path of the image. the SRC will hold this path. For example, if I go here, right click, say edit, and copy this path and paste it here, it will give me the location of the image. Image will come. Clear? IMG SRC is called
So the
image path.
every image has a SRC attribute.
Yes, every image will have SRC attribute, right?
Okay.
For example, if I go to another web page and if I go to this image, or let's go to HP product or something, that will be easy. Go to this. Let's say this is the image. Okay, let's say this is the image. Right click, inspect this image. We'll have IMG tag followed by SRC, and right click here and say edit as HTML, and so that I can copy the path here, copy this path and paste it here. Done. You'll get the image. Got it? This is the image path.
Yes.
Oh, fine. Then what else? It's clear now for you? All these things are clear, guys. Type C in the chat box if you guys are clear with this stuff. So I'll take for 4 or 5 more minutes, guys. That's much, okay? I started at 7:04, so I'll take till 8:04 or something. Maybe this one I'll cover, and tomorrow we'll go with the remaining portions, okay? Tomorrow we'll go with the remaining portions. But today we'll try to complete these things, okay? I think this will be enough. Some advanced stuff are there that I'm going to cover tomorrow, okay? More symbols are going to come. More symbols are going to come. That advanced, the basic stuff that you have understood today is very simple, guys. Tomorrow we are going to see how to use asterisk symbol. Nth child we have already used, like the first child, last child. Then we have something like, where can we use asterisk symbol, how to use asterisk symbol in, CSS selectors. This cap symbol, dollar symbol, asterisk symbol, different way of using asterisk symbol here. And there is a following sibling part, and these are some miscellaneous stuff, okay? That we'll cover tomorrow, and if we have more time tomorrow, we'll go with some real applications and try to locate the elements, okay? We'll try to practice XPath expressions and CSS selectors, okay? Fine, for different random elements on the web pages. Fine, that's a plan. But for today, we'll try to complete this portion, these 4 elements, and then I'll go for the doubts section, okay? Locate all the p tags having ID as attribute. So I have to go to this, locate all the p tags, all the paragraph tags having the ID as the attribute, okay? Inspect this, go to selector sub, and locate all the paragraph tags having the ID as the attribute. Type the CSS selector, guys. Everyone type. Yes. P, Rajkumar, you are right. P square bracket ID. All the paragraph tags having the ID as the total 6 will come. All these paragraphs here. This paragraph tag having the ID as para 1, ID as para 2. It can be any value, but ID is that, you see, it should have ID and p tag. P tag having the ID attribute. Okay, all the 6 locators. Okay, fine. Next one. Next one is what? Locate all the elements having ID as attribute. Here tag name they are not giving. We should locate all the elements on this page which are having the ID as attribute. Here square bracket ID, correct. All the 6 elements, because all this it can be any tag, but having ID as attribute. Okay. The next one, locate all the p tags having the class as attribute. Here tag name is given as p, and attribute is class. P of class. You see all the paragraphs, because every paragraph is having here class as attribute. Here CSS is equal to 1, CSS is equal to as added by selector sub. Okay, total 6 elements. Then locate all the elements having class as attribute. They are not giving the tag name, but class as attribute. Okay, done. Same thing. Any tag, but class as attribute. Fine, done. For today, this much is enough, guys. Okay, tomorrow we'll go with the next one. And if we have more time tomorrow, I'll go with, we'll take some random applications and try to practice whatever the XPath and CSS so far. Okay, fine. Any questions or doubts? Now it's your turn to ask me any questions or doubts. Either from today's session or any other questions or doubts you have, you can feel free to ask me right now. So the notes are same for today. While I do this stuff, you can still ask me the questions. Mahesh, what HTML files you want? You want this HTML file? Okay, it's very simple, Mahesh. I'll do one thing, right? Inspect. Just give me a second. You can take a screenshot. Right click, view page source. This is HTML code, Mahesh. Okay. This is a HTML code of this page. Just copy this. Go to some notepad. Okay. I'll paste this in the chat box. Okay. I'm pasting it in the chat box. You can take the code from there. Just go to the notepad in your machine. Notepad, normal notepad is also fine. Just click on that. After going to the notepad, here just say plus and here paste it. Paste the HTML code. Okay. Whatever the HTML code I gave you, just paste it and say file, save as. At any location in your machine. For example, I am storing in the downloads. Give some name. Let's say Mahesh.html. Extension should be .html and here say all files. Say all files and save it. That's it. Now, the moment you do that, in the downloads folder, you will get this file. You see, Mahesh.html file. Open that file. You will get this. Okay. You can just increase the size like this. Okay. Here also you can increase. Is that clear, Mahesh? Great. Yeah. Any other doubts or questions? Any questions you guys can ask me, guys? The assignment and the recording will be uploaded soon in some time. Okay. So any questions, any doubts? Looks like no questions, no doubts. The last call. If you have any doubts or questions, you can ask me, guys. 7 a.m. IST. 7 a.m. IST, Ramin. Okay, okay. 7 a.m. IST. This is the time of webinar on Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday, Sunday, we are going to have a crash course on Selenium Java. Okay, anyone interested in attending, attend that. Okay, to revise or, if you have joined the batch in between, all your things will be cleared and you will be able to sync with the batch from Monday. Okay, that's the plan. Okay, then. Any other questions? Guys, any other questions? Looks like no questions. Or yeah. Yeah. So that thing we'll discuss later. Maybe this one you guys can ask Chaitanya, you can ask these questions to Sanjay. Okay. This is a very good question for Sanjay. Fine. Keep this question for like shadow DOM elements, SVG elements. Okay. Just make a note, Chaitanya, this kind of things. On Monday, most probably we'll invite Sanjay, and Sanjay is the one who is going to answer all these questions, like complex stuff. Whatever the complex things are there. Yeah, we will do that. We'll do that. You see, once our marketing team announces that, right? I'll create a link, separate link for that crash course. I'll share you in all the ways, like in the group also I'll share. Okay, in the group batch one discussion group I'll share the URL. Okay, so just a day before. Okay, tomorrow at the end of the day or something I'll share before you attend the session. Just keep watching in the Telegram group. I'll share. Okay, different places I will share. So take it from there, don't worry. Okay. We'll post it in our internal groups. Yeah. Great, great. Any other questions, guys?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually for interviews, they will be asking Java programs, right, sir?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, there they will ask only in some specific areas like nearly 10 to 15 programs. From
Mm.
those only they will ask. Um, if possible, can you please tell one program every day after completion of this of
Mm.
our class?
Okay.
That would be really helpful, sir. That is what I'm thinking, sir.
In the programs, the playlist is already there, but your idea is also good, but not on weekdays though. Okay. Maybe we can do
Yes,
that on weekends, along with the software testing sessions are going on, right?
yes, sir.
Maybe we can do that.
Main
Okay. Yeah.
Mainly on strings, sir. Strings they are asking very different manners, different
So,
types they are asking.
are you attending the interviews and you are getting different questions already?
No, no, sir. Right now, some of my friends are attending.
So you
They're
do one
they
thing, you just collect those questions from your friends first, okay? What questions they are asking. Just make a note of the questions and you can ping me in the WhatsApp group, okay? So what I will do is that questions that they are asking in the interviews, right? We'll try to solve them on the weekends, okay? Not this
okay, sir.
weekend, coming weekends,
Uh,
okay?
what I'm thinking, sir. I'm expecting some different questions from strings other than the interview questions that you know, sir. That's what.
Okay, so no. What I mean to say is like here already I have this 150 Java programs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we have seen that playlist already.
Yes,
150
sir.
Java
I have
programs.
seen.
Yeah, apart
Yes.
from that 150, if you come across any other Java program question that is being asked in interviews, right? Just make a note and ping me, or you give that to me on the during the sessions or something. Okay, so collect it from your friends. Okay, and you can also WhatsApp ping that in the group here. Okay, batch one group.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so different places, or you have my number, right? WhatsApp number, anything in this, it will be there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Members, if you go, I'll be one of the member, right? You see, here I am. Okay. So you can get my contact from here and you can ping me personally also that question. So then what I will do is I'll just answer you during the sessions. Okay. Whatever it may
Yes,
be,
sir.
weekend or weekdays, doesn't matter. We'll try to do that. Okay. So if there are more
Okay, sir.
questions, we can answer it on a daily basis also. Fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Fine. Yeah. Any other questions? There's something like code gym, I guess. Okay. I thought of trying this, but I'm not yet. Have anyone tried this one? Code gym university? Has anyone tried this? So yeah, I have to do that. Where I made a note or something. Forging. How to use code gym is something I have to use. I have to do some R&D, like lead code. Many things are there, right? Code gym is one such kind of thing. I don't know whether it's paid or free. So far, I felt like it's free only. That's it's coming in Hindi. Maybe I should sign out from here. Login section here. Code gym. Okay. Do one thing. Settings. I'll do one thing. Gym.
Arun sir,
Yeah.
sir, can you suggest some important certifications to upload on the resume?
Important certifications for software testers.
Yes.
First one is the ISTQB. ISTQB. Foundation level. Okay.
Okay.
So
Is
whatever the
there any
certificate,
others?
yeah, whatever the certifications you are going to do, right, first go with the ISTQB board ones. Okay. So if you type ISTQB here, and you'll get the website of ISTQB International Testing Board. And here, if you go for certification section, you will have a lot of certifications. Foundation level. This is what to get started. You have to go with this one. Then we have test analyst, test manager, AI testing, game testing, agile tester, agile technical tester. Many certificates are there. You can do any of these certificates. Apart from that, I recommend you guys doing Java certifications. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the two certifications I generally recommend. Apart from that, you don't have to do any other certifications. From Oracle companies, and certifications will be there. Java EE and web services, Java SC, associate, professional, foundation associate. Okay, like that these certifications you can do. Okay, these are only two certifications I recommend. Okay, for software testing and programming, that will be enough. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, fine. So here you see new Java syntax. First program. Is that coming? Available, Java for beginners. You have to go through the story. Next lesson you have to say. And you have to read this actually. I just selected some settings actually at that time. Next session. Next lesson. It's not going. I don't know what's happening here. I have to use this. Okay. How to use code gym. Unlock. Captain. Some explanation they are giving how to use and all. This code gym. Unlock next one. They're explaining the stuff. How to use system.out.println. So like this, you can keep going and practicing. You can go to the next level. Displays number 1 on the screen, Amigo on the screen. You see, small parts are also there here. It's cool to be a program. We write a program that displays. I think become a programmer is cool. Example output, I think being a programmer is cool. Okay, so just open that. What is opening? Yeah, it's opening, it seems. Just wait. Yeah, it has opened that. Now I have to write a program here from whatever the knowledge I got. I have to print out. The program should output text. The text should be with I think, should begin with I think. The text should end with e school. The text should consist of 34 characters, including spaces and punctuation marks. The text should consist of one line. The display text must match the task conditions. Here, what we'll write? System dot out dot print ln or print, I don't know, but let's see. Here in double quotes, I put a semicolon here and write down. I think being a programmer is cool. Okay, like this. Now, any dot is there, dot is not there. So here I have to verify my code to see whether I have written the code correctly or not. Okay, ID is cool. Now again verify. It's checking all these conditions. Okay, the display test must match the task conditions. Carefully check the display text. It looks like you have made a typo. I think, yeah, being, BEING, verify. Yeah, now it's done. The task passed. Now, next lesson. Okay, one small step. Complete your first task. Achievement and just unlock next lesson. Okay, like that you can go to the next lesson and keep watching some videos and like that keep practicing so that from low level you will go to the higher level guys. Okay, this is one thing I felt this code gym is one thing that you can use, okay, to practice coding. Any other questions guys? Any other questions you have? Start using such kind of tools, okay, to increase your programming levels from basics to advanced. They'll slowly take you and make you a better programmer over a period of time. Okay, keep practicing. I think so. I think so. I'll just try it out. Till now, I didn't see any paid feature. Okay, is code gym free? Let's see. First level for free. which are accessible possible if you have a subscription is there, it seems. Okay. $29 per month. That is very heavy, right? Fine. Yeah, we have other platforms, Lead Code and Hacker Rank. It's freemium, then it's freemium. It's not free. It's not free, guys. Okay. I didn't see that, but maybe not free. If you're serious, you can go for subscription plan, or else we can find something. Okay. For students, it is free, it seems. For students, it is free, but not for us. If you are a student, you can use it for free. Should I buy Code Gym, or there is some other free Java learning platform? Subscription is just for the premium features. Code Gym is very good. It has a complete coding batch for free before for the coding challenges. Save your money for quality books. Okay. You have to do some R&D on this, guys. Okay. Any free platforms, where we can. Coding bat I came across, but how to use it, I don't know. So this is free. This is free, guys. Coding bat is free. Coding bat is free as far as I know. Okay. Coding bat for coding practice. Welcome to for latest, and just see like how we have to work on this coding bat. Okay. I'll just figure out something. I need some time for that. But Code Gym is very good. Right? It cannot be free, right? That much user interface they are using means definitely it is going to be the paid one. Okay. Fine. Any other questions, guys? We'll figure out. Or if anyone in the batch come across any platforms which are free and where you can practice Java, right? That is good. I'll post that in the batch one so that everyone can do that favor for us. Okay, let's see. Yeah, any other questions, guys? Any other questions you guys have? So we are just left out this part. I'll take that tomorrow then. Okay. The remaining portion of the relative CSS I'll take tomorrow. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. See you.